Hello, welcome to the All Signs August reading. So we're going to take a look at what do you need to let go of to go into August, what is your current energy, and what are the predictions for August. Just remember that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you want a personal reading, I do offer that as well. You can check the link in my description to book an appointment with me. Also, remember that all of my readings are Reiki infused, so you might feel a little bit of energy while you're watching this. So let's get into it. So Aries, as I was meditating on your sign, I felt you going into this month feeling at peace. Like you were on this beach, your toes were in the sand, the waves were just crashing, but slowly, very peacefully. So that just gives me like a really like serenity kind of feeling that you're going into this new month. So let's see what the cards have to say about this energy. Oh, right away. So beyond the ordinary, I think what you're leaving behind in July is the feeling or the lack of feeling like enough. You are this creative individual who has so much to give, and I think you were feeling like you didn't have original ideas, or just like your personality maybe felt like you didn't sparkle enough, or like sparkle enough around the people that you hang out with, or your coworkers, or things like that. But I think that you're coming into your own, and you're just gonna wow people this month. So that's like a really, really great just energy to be in, and to leave that lack of like no confidence back in July and going forward into the new month. You're just gonna feel like wow. So let's see what else we have. I also feel like you're going to be meeting someone very important in August. It could be someone that's going to inspire you, like almost like a muse. And this is going to help you also like unleash yourself out of your cage. Like it's going to make it even easier for you to shine. And so take this person as like I said, a muse, like an inspiration, someone who's going to help guide you. So whether this be, in your career, in your, your personal development, your love life, there's this one person who's just going to help you shine. And I'm feeling like a lot more confidence. Like I said, you were lacking self-confidence like in July in the past, but you're going to feel like you have all the confidence in the world, and that's what's really going to make you stand out. So let's see what else that we have. I feel like there's two cards I wanted to come out. So yeah, you're coming into your own, and I feel like this self-confidence is going to bring in also a love interest. So maybe this close encounter is a love interest, but I think it's going to be like very intimate connection. So I don't know if you just met someone, like you're getting into a new relationship with this person, or you're going to meet them in August, but this person is going to make you feel like you're at the top of the world. I think you guys are gonna either it's taking a little bit more time for you guys to connect in a romantic setting. So it could be something like you're just kind of taking it slow, and that's okay. It's all about the journey. It's all about the small little moments that are gonna bring you guys to have like a really great connection, whether it be romantic or just friendship. You guys are going to stay close no matter what you guys decide to do. Again, going back to like yourself, you're coming up with a lot of good ideas. So this is why I'm kind of thinking also it might be part career in the month of August, is that you're coming out with a lot of ideas because of that confidence that you had. So don't be afraid to speak up when you're presenting these ideas to, I don't know, your coworkers, your boss, or if you're someone who works, you have your own business. Like, don't be afraid to branch out and try new things. I think that's going to be like a game changer for you. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance if you do that. You might be a little bit scared at first, but this confidence and towards your career and your business, like that is going to bring you so much abundance that you've been waiting for. I feel like you might be also moving. I don't know if you're changing careers or you're actually moving from your apartment, your house, but I see a lot moving. I feel like you might not feel grounded right now, or your home life is like hanging by a thread. Like maybe you're just kind of like, I don't feel like I'm at home right now. So maybe you're just in limbo into like where you want to live. Let's see what's more about this energy that I'm feeling. It could also be that you're losing like a lot of friends. Maybe they're moving, maybe they have like a family, and so like you feel like you're like the odd one out, and you're trying to regain like a little bit of community base, like you're like new friends, new friendships, new encounters. So that's why you're kind of feeling like you're in limbo. So that could be something that you need to work on also in the month of August, is like to branch out, try new things, take that confidence, that newfound confidence, and, make new friends, make new connections. I think that's really gonna like help you just feel a lot more like at home, a lot more like just connected to people. I'm getting like you also, there's something that about your inner child that you need to work on. So let's see a little bit more about that. Like you can see the person that you want to become, but there's just a little bit more of like inner child that needs to come out. And if you're not already meditating, I think it would be a good time to start meditating. Just start feeling like, or become aware of like, what are the feelings when you bring up your inner child work when you're meditating. What is that one word or feeling that keeps popping up? And that could be something that to work on going into August as well. It really is something that holds on to a lot of emotion for you, but you're willing to work on it. So I don't know whether that's, it's something to do with your inner child. So something from your past that just keeps on like nagging at you. So I would suggest to do a little bit of yoga and see, not yoga, sorry, meditation, to see like what else can come up from it. Sometimes we think that like we've done all the work and we've done like all the work on our emotions, our past, and stuff like that, but sometimes there's still that like little underlining that's still there that needs a little bit of love. So let's see what your guides have to say for their next coming month. Yeah, the awakening. So just exploring your emotions a little bit more. Go dive deep into it. Don't just like scratch the surface. There is still some like rooted like emotions that need to come out. So, you know, really take the time to see what it's trying to tell you. And right now, because of the whole like beach situation that I had in my meditation for you, everything is as it should be. So you're going on the right path, whether you think you are or not, whether you feel like you know, I just told you that like there's something from the past that you need to work on. You're still in a good space. You're still in a good and balanced mindset. So keep that going. I think that's what's gonna help you kind of get through whatever awakening, whatever like awareness you need from your inner child. Is just remember that you're going on the right track. So that's what I have for you for August so far. If you are looking for a personal reading, please let me know, and I'll see you at the next reading. Hi Taurus. So as I was meditating on your sign, I was really getting like you're tired, you're drained. So that's something to maybe work on going into August. Yeah, so let's see what messages we get. I think you really need to fill up your cup. Like you want to succeed in so much so fast that you're just continuously putting so much effort into whatever you're doing, and it's just draining you. Like you're not taking the time to just relax and, you know, enjoy the summer and getting some extra like sleep in. But like your hard work is paying off. Like you are seeing results, and in August you'll definitely see the results like from all the hard work you've done in the last couple months. But you know, take the time to enjoy your surroundings, enjoy your friends, because that's really important. If your cup is not full, your energy is gonna lack, and then that's when you're gonna see like just you're not going to get what you want because you're going to be so tired. But see the bigger picture. I think that like visualize yourself like at your highest, and that means that you have enough sleep, you have enough, you know, you're getting enough water during the day, you're getting enough like just self-care. But yeah, I think that just by doing that, you're going to succeed even more. So take control of yourself and your self-care and your sleeping habits. So let's see what else we have for you. So you've been doing everything kind of like by the book, and you might feel like you're in a little routine. And so what's important is that, you know, structure and routines are really, really great, but sometimes thinking out of the box and kind of doing something different can really also bring a lot of positive. So if there's something that you find in your life that you feel like you need to break out a little bit, branch out a little bit, I would really suggest you do that in the month of August. And I feel like you have a lot of unfinished business with someone. So I don't know if there's someone that you've been around or that keeps on coming back into play. But I feel like this is making you think a lot of, you know, where do you see this person in your future? Like, is having this person back into your life a good idea? So there's a lot of thinking about this person. But you're still not sure if they should still be in your life or not. Let's see a little bit more about this connection. I don't have a bad feeling or a negative feeling about this person. I think it's just like, you're just not sure what to do. And I think that like a lot of people are telling you to do something, like they're telling you their views on this person and what you should do. But, you know, I think you should really take the time to really think about, like, what do you want? What do you want out of this person? What does this person mean to you? And I think that you're going to be the one to voice and come up with a decision. This person's not going to make the decision for you. You need to make the decision because you're on the fence about it. The other person knows what they want. They want you in their life. They want to make it work, but you're still on the fence. So don't wait for them to constantly come after you. You need to make that decision. And once you make that decision, it's going to be a make or break. Like, you're either going to have this person in your life or you're not going to speak to this person ever again. So I think it's a decision that you need to take your time with. Do you see this person being in your life or not? Does this person fit in your life right now? You know, they might have fit in your life in the past, but going forward, do you see them in your future? Because sometimes what happens with past people is that we have an idea of who they were before, but, you know, do they match you now? We might match with someone, you know, back then, but as we grow as a person, as we find ourselves, the reason why we separate from those people is because we grow not as a different person, but we have different views, different wants, different needs, and these certain people might not be, you know, right for our future. So think about that. So I think you need to observe a little bit, like how this person is on the daily. So it might be someone that you're pretty close to, that you see pretty often. So maybe they're in your group of friends, or maybe they're a coworker, but it's definitely someone you see a lot. So I would really definitely observe like what they're doing, and see if what they say to you is actually what they're doing, like actions. You know, a lot of people can talk the talk, but can they actually walk? Can they actually, you know, make whatever they're saying happen? And I think that's what you're worried about, because I think that in the past, they were always saying like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and they would never do it. And I think that worries you because you're such a go-getter in your life, like, that this person might have like kind of held you back, and you're like, I don't want that to happen, because you worked so hard to get where you are, and you're just afraid that this person is just gonna like hold you back. This person really makes you like, definitely makes you happy. Like, you are happy to see them. So that's why I think that you constantly see them on a daily basis, because you actually enjoy their company, but you're just not sure if romantically this is the right person for you. So they might actually be good for you, like as a friend, but more than that, it might not be the best match. Let's see what your guides have to say about this. Yeah, so they're telling you to, you know, communication is key. Tell it how it is. Like, how do you feel exactly? Don't sugarcoat it, because sugarcoating is only going to make them think that you want to be with them, right? Or you don't want to be with them, or whatever decision you make. Don't sugarcoat it. Be very direct, because if you're not, then they're going to still feel like they're kind of like in between of, like they're still going to feel like you're like undecided. So when you do make a decision, be direct. So your guides are giving you a little bit more, or they're protecting you against low energies, and they're going to give you the energy that you need. So when you're going to be, you know, sleeping or resting, they're going to give you extra energy to fill up your cup, because they sense that, you know, you're drained, you've been working so hard. So they're there to help you with, you know, regaining your energy. So if this resonated with you and you want to know a little bit more, dive deeper, I do personal readings. So feel free to follow the link in my description to book your appointment. See you in the next reading. Hi Gemini. So as I was meditating on your sign, all I can see is this big smile, like from ear to ear, and like that's all I saw, just a huge smile, and it made me smile. So you're in a great mood. Everything is flowing for you right now. You're just in a great state. So let's see a little bit more about like what's going to happen to you in August, and you know what, with all this joy, what else are you going to get? You're going to get. So Gemini, what do we have? I find that I'm feeling that this energy is really, woo. There's a lot of cards that want to come out. All positive cards, all like the most beautiful cards ever. You're just unleashing your best self right now. You just feel so amazing. It's almost like you have the key to the world. Like you see all the possibilities in front of you. Everything is just flowing. You just made a move on something. So whether it be a relationship or a career move or just like a personal growth move, you really found the key to this. It's such a beautiful energy. Like my heart is just like, oh, it just feels really nice. But you're unlocking your potential. You're unlocking your potential. And if a key, like an actual key, means something to you, I'm seeing a lot of that in your readings. So I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if you just got a key to your new house. Someone unlocked your heart. I don't know. Something like with a key. So what else do we have for you, Gemini? I think that like in the past couple months you've been really seeking like a lot of balance, and I think that's what brought you a lot of joy. You finally found a way to balance everything. I think you were just really scattered before, and now that you found like the way or a way to kind of balance everything, you're appreciating life more. You're appreciating your wins more. Yeah, you just see life so much better that way. So as I tell everybody, like, balance is so important. If you don't have balance, when you feel scattered and everything, you're not in alignment. But I feel like you're really in alignment, and you're really like, you know your value now, and that's what's going to bring a lot of abundance, more abundance than you have, because right now you're like flowing in abundance. But keep on focusing on that balance. Don't let it go. I think that if you let it go, then you're going to just go back into what you were before, just scattered, and you're going to lose this like huge smile that you have, and just like unlocking like all like the like your path. So yeah, just really focus on balance. Your cards are jumping out. You're gonna get a message from someone soon, and they might need your help. I think that they're seeing how like amazing you're doing, and like just your energy is just flowing, and so happy that they're gonna need your help. And they might be in a funk. They might have been in the same funk that you've been, and they want to know like, what are you drinking like to get so like happy and joyous. So you will be getting a message from someone important around you in August, and they definitely are going to need some of your help. And I think that helping this person, you're gonna feel like, wow, like my hardships, my unbalance was able to help someone, you know, like it's almost like whatever you went through was almost like a way to help this person, because you know how they feel. So sometimes like when we go through things, it's almost like a blessing in disguise. And I think that you're going to realize that. You're going to be like, oh, I needed to go through that, obviously for you, but also to help this particular person. And you're going to feel so like almost like, it's just, I'm getting that smile again. I'm just so happy to see this person thrive again. Because this person is someone that's very close to you, and you don't like to see them in a bad situation, and you're happy to be the one to, you know, to help him or her. I think when you're gonna be helping this person, you're gonna feel like you're so wise, and I think that's something important that you should acknowledge, that you do have wisdom. You do, you know, people do come for you for advice, and you shouldn't undervalue what you can help bring to people. Because I think that's something that that you aren't too sure about. You're like, well, am I going to give the right advice? Am I going to be helping this person? And the answer is yes. Like, you're going to make people feel good about themselves again. So keep shining that that light you have inside you right now, because it's really going to help a lot of people. Just be careful, because I feel like you're going to give a lot to yourself to this person. Make sure you protect your energy. Make sure that after you talk to this person, you have a moment for yourself to like cleanse yourself, to just like breathe, do breath work, because a lot of the time is, you know, we want to help a lot of people, but their energy is very, very strong. And if you take it in and you don't release it, it could latch onto yours, and it could really like bring you down, drag you down, take your energy. So it's really important to be aware of that and manage that as well. So let's see what your guides have to say about all this. And when you're helping this person, like, remember who you were back then when you were going through the tough times, when you weren't balanced. What worked for you? You know, like give them some, almost like some ideas, maybe like a checklist of what they need to do. And I think you're gonna need to be like on top of them. There's someone who's like not lazy, but like they just need that extra help. So what your guides want you to know. It's all about being compassionate and, you know, sharing that compassion with others. And again, like, don't criticize yourself. Remember your self-worth. Like I was saying before, I feel like you don't know how much you can impact someone, but you're going to impact this person. So just bring that natural compassion to this person. So this card is all about, you know, helping others and helping that one person that's around you. And so your guides are going to help you. They're going to even give you more like of their energy to help you with this person, so that you're not just, you know, using your own energy. So you're able to, you know, keep it, you know, pure. You're not going to be tired or just like exhausted from helping this person. Your guides are going to be with you, so they're going to help you through it. So if this resonated with you, and if you want to dive in a little bit deeper, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, you can reach out. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Hi, Cancer. So as I was meditating on your sign, I kept on hearing the song from Journey, Don't Stop Believing. And it's just about like, don't stop believing in yourself, in the projects that you're working on. So let's dive in a little bit more and see what this is all about. Maybe you've been trying, you know, different things and they just haven't been working and you're feeling a little bit defeated. But I'm going to tell you right now that in August, whatever you're doing, it's going to boom. It's going to blossom. You're going to see the benefits of whatever you're working towards. So don't stop believing. Let's see what else. I feel like you've been really waiting. Yes. So you've been really waiting for this opportunity, for abundance, for just feeling grounded again. Like I feel like you've been working so much, or you've been thinking about this one thing that you almost don't feel grounded right now. You just kind of are floating around, like, and you don't know where you're going, but you're gonna feel so much more like aligned in August. And like pretty much at the beginning of August, like it's really gonna like come out almost like as a surprise. And I think it's gonna be almost like just like, because you're manifesting so much that maybe like this week you're gonna just be like, okay, I'm just gonna let it go. Like, I've been working so hard or focusing on this one thing that is just not helping. Sometimes when we focus too much on one thing, it's just like overdrive. You need to like just have the intention and just let it go and see where it takes you. So I think that's what you need to do, is just like, don't think about it. The universe knows what you want. If you're too much on it, it's like when you're like, when you love something so much, you're like, you want to just smother it, but you can't. If not, it's gonna run away. It's like a little kitten. Like when you want to just like, I used to have a kitten, and like I was holding it by the neck, and then it just ran away one day. Well, no kidding. Like it was freaking scared of me. But I loved it so much, you know? So sometimes you just gotta let it go. So let's see, Cancer, what else do we have? I'm gonna take another deck. Woo! The cards want... So like I said, you're manifesting like crazy. And once you let it go, that's when things are just going to come into place. And a lot of it too has to do with the fear. So whatever your fear is around, whatever you're working at, let that fear go. Because right now you have this like negative emotion around it. You're like fearful that it's never going to happen, or fearful that if it happens, it's not going to stay, like something like that. Just let it go. Let it go. Like you've put in so much into this that it's going to come. Just have a positive like mindset around it and just let it go. So what else do we have? Okay. It's really telling me the same thing over and over, is like, clean up that overthinking. Cleaning that up is what's gonna really like get you what you want. And it's gonna open up a lot of possibilities. So whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're working towards, you're gonna get to your destination. You're gonna get there, but you need to clean up your thoughts around it and cleanse them. What I suggest is like go under a shower. If you have like a clear quartz crystal, you know, have that in the bathroom or on you. Let the shower just run on you, like hot, cold, whatever you prefer, and just visualize every time it's pouring on you that it's just like cleaning and cleansing you, cleaning of your like overthinking, of your fear. And I think that's something that will really help your energy. So let's see what more we get from this reading. I think that maybe there was something that in the past you were working towards, and it didn't happen. Like you failed, and that's what you're fearful of. But things change. Like you change. You learn from your mistakes, and yes, looking back at your own mistakes and learning from them is going to be the key for you. And that's what's going to help you grow and get you what you want. But yeah, I think that cleansing your energy is going to be really, really amazing. If ever you're interested, I do cleanse energy. So that could be something, you know, it could be just like a 15-minute little cleanse that we can do. But that really, really can help you with whatever you're working towards. So let's see what your, guides want you to know. Yeah, I'm seeing that you were wounded in the past, but don't hold on to that. That was your past. Now it's like you know so much more. And use your imagination, use your creativity. I think you're a very creative person, and whatever, like, your imagination is going to get you really far. And you got like a lot of like grounding cards, so I think you're just lacking a little bit of like grounding yourself to the present moment. So that's what's really a good technique as well to help cleanse, is just to help, you know, ground yourself to water, to nature. So do a little bit of meditation, like I said, under the shower, or go to the park and just sit in the grass and meditate that way. So your guides are telling you that, guess what? You're doing just fine. Whatever path you're on right now, you're good. You also have their blessing. So that means that, like, whatever decisions you're making, whatever you're doing right now, they're like, yes, that's what you have to do. So if this resonated with you and you want to know a little bit more, I do also personal readings. We can connect and have a reading together. If not, I will see you in your next reading. Hey Leo, so as I was meditating on your sign, I just saw you skipping away. I feel like you're going like on a mini vacation, or you're on vacation, or you're going somewhere different, but you just feel free. So that's a really great place to be. So let's see what else we have in this reading connected to your energy. So Leo, what do we have for you? You are just feeling really great right now. It's like you're just shining. Everybody wants to, like, a piece of you. Everybody wants to hang out with you, and being around people and being in a beautiful day, that just really fills up your cup. So I'm hoping that, like, in the next month, you really just focus on being surrounded by people who make you just feel really amazing and happy, and yourself, because that's really what's going to help you just feel better, like, long term. I think we forget how, like, our community and, like, our friendships, like, they make us really, really happy. And I think that, like, we need to spend more time with people that make us feel like that. Like, why not, you know? So what else do we have with Leo? I think you've been struggling a lot internally, and you've been looking for ways to help, you know, just kind of heal yourself. Things have been working, but, like, at a slow pace, and you're like, why isn't this working a little bit faster? But sometimes healing just takes a little bit more time. But there are a lot of different possibilities that can help you. I think you just need to, like, broaden your just your not your expectations, but, like, different ventures, like different ways to heal. Maybe combining them as well will just unleash the healing as well. Like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, whatever makes you feel kind of good. And once they're all combined, then you're gonna feel a lot more aligned. So don't be afraid to try new things. But, you know, healing does take a long time, but it's not impossible. And if you try new things, I think that that's going to really help you. I still feel like you're very grateful for your life, and you feel really blessed, but you are kind of seeking that peace. Like you don't feel at peace. There's always something missing, and you kind of like, it's almost like you feel like you're lost at sea. Like you don't see where you're going. Like you're in this like gigantic ocean in the middle of nowhere, and you're just like, which way do I go? And that could also be like all those opportunities with the doors that I was talking to. Maybe you have so many different opportunities and you don't know which one feels right. So that could be, you know, like I said before, your healing process, but it could also be like where you should go, like what doors are opening for you. Become aware of that. Like there's so many possibilities, you know, and you might not think of that, like that particular one. It might just show up and be like, oh wow, yeah, like I can do that, like why not? Someone might push you towards something different and you're like, no, I can't do that. But think about it, be open-minded, like, but I think that you need to try different things, and you just don't feel at peace right now. So let's see what else. What else do we have for Leo? I think right now it's like you're thinking like, oh, well, I need to be at that stage in my life. But that doesn't mean anything. I think you're so preoccupied by that it's almost like this energy that's like keeping you like not expanding. Like you're like, well, why can't I grow? Why can't, it's because you're feeling like you're not worthy of what you want. And I think that once you go more into those emotions of fear, it's going to unlock a lot. I just feel like you feel like you're very like alone in this. Like most of your friends might have their shit together. They might know where they're going, and you're still stuck in the same situation, same kind of flow of life, and you're like, is that normal? And no, not everybody has the same life. Like, and that's the beauty of it, is that we all have a different path, and it's just, you know, maybe tweaking a few things to make you feel like you're on the right path, or figuring out what's missing. But there's nothing wrong with you for being at this exact place in your life. If you don't feel like it's aligned with your values and what you want, or where you saw yourself, then maybe it's time to make a different plan and structure a new plan. So let's see what your guides have to say about this. See what your guides have to say about this. Whew. Exactly. So it's all about your shadows. So like, you know, how you perceive yourself is holding you back, and you have something to unleash, but you think you're not worthy of it. So get out of your own way, like get out of your shadows, and that's when you're gonna shine. So really start, you know, becoming aware of like what's holding you back, what are your fears, and that's really what's gonna unleash. It's victory, you know. I feel like your guides are telling you that your prayers have been heard. But they're there to inspire you, to guide you, but you have to make the moves. If you don't make the moves, then you're not going to have the victory that you want. You're not going to have the life that you want. So remember that they're there to help and guide you, and you're the one who has to get to the finish line. You're the one who's going to make the decisions. So if this reading resonated with you, I do personal readings, so you can just let me know if you want one and we can book it. If not, I'll see you at another reading. Hey Virgo, so as I was meditating on your sign, all I can hear, all I can see is passion, passion, passion. So you're passionate about something. There's passion in your life. So the theme is passion. So let's see what we have, what energy, what's going to happen. I think you're starting to discover yourself in a different way, and that's opening a lot of doors for you. I feel like maybe you were stuck for a little bit, but now you're kind of opening up, and you feel a lot more grounded right now. Like, it's giving you the opportunity to like really like feel who you are and who you want to become. And you're just becoming more like in almost like a harmony with yourself. Like, you feel like you're almost like the person that you see in your future. Like, you're embodying that person right now. So keep on doing that, whatever you're doing, that passion, because that's what's really going to help with you staying in perfect harmony with yourself. So let's see what else. Let's see what else we have for you, Virgo. I think you were really lacking a lot of like peace and just like feeling relaxed. You're always like stressed, and now going into August, you're feeling so much better. You have more peace of mind about something. You don't feel lost. I feel like maybe like the past couple months you felt a little bit lost, but this sense of like feeling at peace is really helping you. And through this, you are finding a soulmate. So I don't know if you've been seeing someone, but this person is really making you like a different person, but in a good way. Not changing you, but you're seeing the world in a different lens, and you're almost seeing love in a different lens. So that's a really beautiful connection. You might not feel lost at sea when you're with this person. You feel almost like it's easy. You know, she or he grounds you. I don't know. There's something about this connection that's very, very, very special. And you guys both like really complete each other. You guys have very different personalities, but you also balance each other out in that way. And you might have to make a decision at some point. So maybe at the end of August, yeah, I'm seeing more like end of August, you might have to make a decision about this person. So I don't know if you guys are just dating and you want to make it more serious, but there's a lot of unknown with this person. So also maybe they're not ready to have a relationship. I don't know. There's something like that you both need to have a talk about, but you guys really balance each other out. It's a beautiful, a really beautiful connection. I think this month is going to be like, you guys are going to have to make a decision, because you don't want to hold each other back. But I see it at the end of the month. You're definitely going to make a decision about this person. It's a hard decision for you. You're very like definitely not sure what to do. there's gonna be like a lot of like contemplation. You're almost gonna feel sad about this connection at one point, like, because you don't want to lose them, but you're not sure if it's actually gonna work out. So you're like, maybe it's best if I leave them, but you feel so like connected to them that it's hard to leave them. So you always tell yourself like, oh, like I'm not gonna get into something serious with this person, but then again, like you just always feel drawn to them. I think it's also going to be important to just kind of go with the flow. Don't overthink too much, because that might make your decision a little bit harder as well. So let's go see what your guides want to say about this. Ooh. And I think you need to also make the decision for yourself, not for the other person. Sometimes we're like, oh, we don't want to hurt that person. Like, that person's such a amazing, they're amazing. You don't want to hurt them. But think about your future. Like, do they fit in your future? Is it something that you want? It's really going to come from like a sense of certainty. Like, you need to know before you tell this person if it's a yes or no. I think sometimes like you really overthink. You're like, is this person gonna hurt me in the end? And that's why you're a little bit skeptical, why you don't want to put all your cards in, or all your eggs in one basket. I think your self-worth around relationships is not 100%. So you're just being a little bit like careful. You have like this like warning sign on you. And that's why you're not like jumping into things. But yeah, this person still makes you feel like safe. So it could be like an opportunity to maybe make a decision. If this person makes you feel the way they do, like, why not? A lot of communication needs to happen. When I have a tickle in my throat, it means communication. Oh my God, sorry. I had like a coughing fit. Communicate with this person. Tell them how you feel. I think that's what's gonna really like help you decide. So what else do we need to know? There's someone, guardian angel, that's telling you like, go for this person. Like, you have our blessing. You're on the right path. And just, let go of these, worrying feelings. Yeah, they just have your back. They're looking over you. So if this resonated with you, feel free to message me for a private reading. If not, I'll see you in the next video. So Libra, as I was meditating on your sign, you've been through a lot in the past couple months, like a storm, darkness. I don't know if you had something like a bad energy around you, or you just, I don't know, you just weren't yourself. So let's see, hopefully August has a little bit more to offer you, a little bit more like joy, a little bit more sunshine. So let's see. I don't know if you went through like a breakup of some sort, and that's why That's why there's such darkness around you. You feel sad. I really feel like there's been some kind of breakup. I think it's important that you listen to the people around you, or you listen to your own advice. So like whatever advice you normally give your friends if they're going through a breakup or whatever the situation is, listen to your own advice. Because that's how you're going to get to feeling so much better. So let's see what else. What else do we have? I'm really feeling like you have the power. You have it in you to get through this. Like right now you feel like it's not like you're always going to feel hurt. You're always going to be broken. But you have so much power in yourself, and like listen to yourself. Like you have so much wisdom, and I don't think you know that. Your energy right now is definitely not flowing. It's not in alignment. So you need to really focus on that. It's just kind of going everywhere. It's not like a straight fluid line. So if ever you're looking for just like a cleanse, a realignment, Reiki is really good for that, and I offer that. So we can, hop on a session with that, and that will definitely help you. Also with clarity, it's going to help you make decisions. It's going to help you see the bigger picture. But yeah, there's a lot of cleansing you need to do. So maybe you're still talking to this person, and you should not be. You need your distance. Because this person's only going to kind of eat away at you, and right now you just feel so exhausted from this person. They're constantly like trying to get your energy. And yeah, the way to like the temple, which is like a place of rest and of just rejuvenation, is to let this energy go. When we hold on to someone's energy like that, it can really bring us down. So yeah, detaching from that energy could be a really good idea. I'm just laughing at this card because it's exactly what I just said. Chop the wood. So for me, chop the wood is like, you gotta cut it out, sweep it away, build yourself up from scratch. It's like a rebirth card for me. So and in order to rebuild yourself, you really need to see yourself in a better light, and not just how like surrounded by that person. And I feel like you're just kind of like your mind is kind of going like around and around about the situation. Like, what did I do wrong? How could I have done something different? And I think that you did nothing you did nothing wrong. It wasn't you. I think sometimes we often think like, oh, I did something wrong, but like it's that person. Like they are going through something, and you're just not able to help them through it, and that's okay, but you're going around and around like overthinking, like, what should I have done? Don't do that. Let it go. You deserve to have a little bit of peace of mind, and this is it. I'm telling you, you didn't do anything wrong. So let's see. What more? It's going to take you a little bit of time to kind of get away from this energy, and it's totally normal. If it's someone you've been with for a really long time, we all know that it can take longer than we think. There's going to be ups and downs for sure. There's some weeks you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm over this person. And then they'll creep back in and then they'll make you rethink and overthink and whatnot. But keep on going for the path that where you feel the most like good and feeling like a good vibration. Because once you hit that opening, you're not going to look back. You're going to feel like you made the right decision. Like you're going to be proud of yourself that you actually like didn't kind of let that person or their energy like pull you in. And you're gonna feel good again. You're definitely gonna feel good again, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. But definitely take this month to focus on your energy, cleanse it, try not to get too wrapped up in their energy. Let's see what the guides have in store for you. What are their thoughts about this situation? They feel that you're healing. They feel that, you know, the sadness around this energy, but like just showing up and being aware that this is how you feel. I think that's like, they're saying that that's a good step, you know, and they're there to help you in any way you need. So let's see what else they want to tell you. So they're telling you to spread your wings, to not hold back. Timing it's all about timing. So there might be just one day where you're going to be like out with some friends. You're going to feel like amazing. You won't even be thinking about that person that broke you. And you're going to finally realize like, wow, like I'm my person. I feel so great. I'm ready to be free. I'm ready to have happiness again. And your guides are going to be there to help you 100%. They're going to be there throughout the whole process. So if this resonated with you and you want to dive a little bit more deeper, I do personal readings. You can contact me and we can book something. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Hey Scorpio, so as I was meditating on your sign, I was just feeling like someone took your breath away or something took your breath away. Like it's almost that like little anxiety when you meet someone for the first time kind of thing. But it doesn't have to be about love. It could be just, you know, in general too. But yeah, so let's see what this energy is and what we have in store for August for you. I think there's something that you're doing that is just really aligning with you right now. So something about your purpose, you feel really empowered by it, and it's giving you that like taking your breath away kind of feeling. Like you finally, like I have goosebumps right now. Like you're finally in your element. You're finally doing what you love, and it's because you followed your purpose. And I think you worked on yourself so much and you put so much energy in yourself that you created something so beautiful. You know, your determination, your belief in yourself. I think it's a lot to do with like you believed in yourself. and that got you to where you want to go, or where you want to be. So what else do we have about this beautiful energy? I got the soulmate card, but I'm not feeling like it's like a love, like towards a person. It's really towards what you're doing, and a lot of self-love. Like, I feel like you went around and around trying to find your purpose, trying to find the right journey for you, and you finally found it. It's like a true match. And I think like what really helped to get you to this point is the self-work that you did. If you didn't do that self-work, if you didn't, take on your emotions, work on your inner child, work on your past issues, you wouldn't be where you are right now. You wouldn't have that self-love. So congratulations for that, because it's very, very, I know it's a hard process, and it takes a lot of time to get to that state, but you're there. You're there, and you can see it in like your everyday life that you are your own soulmate. So now is the time to kind of strategize and seeing like what do you want to happen in the future. I think that you're someone who gets what they want, but in order to do that, you need to have like a strategy. You need to have a plan, because I think that like what's next is going to be very, very big, and a lot bigger than you think. So make sure to have a plan. I'm hearing a lot of like contracts. So make sure people sign contracts. You might just have an abundance of different contracts, and you don't know which one to choose. Choose wisely. Choose the one that fits with your journey, that fits with your purpose. Just because one of them will pay you more doesn't mean that it's the right fit. Go with being authentic to your authentic self. I know we're always so prone to like go towards like material abundance, but go with the abundance that makes you feel like, okay, I made the right decision because it fits with my values, it fits with the way I see my life going. So you're gonna have a lot of different opportunities in front of you, but like I said, just make sure that you pick the one that feels right. I think that like like I said, you're gonna have like the whole, like almost like the whole universe after you, like the whole universe in front of you. Sleep on it. Don't make decisions just like that, just because like it seems like a good opportunity. Take the time to, first of all, read over the contracts, but also like kind of research the people who you might work with, and sleep on it. Don't make drastic decisions. Remember that this is like sometimes we can get really emotional when like things happen that like we've been waiting for, and it just seems like too good to be true kind of thing. And sometimes it could be too good to be true. Sometimes choosing the underdog is better than the first prize people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but follow your gut. That's what I'm trying to say. Follow your gut with this. So let's see what your guides have to say about this. I love this because, like, I always tell people, like, self-love and working on your self-love and is going to give you the confidence to, like, get whatever you want. And that's what I see in your cards. Yeah, your efforts, your determination really paid off. So your guides want to let you know that, like that's amazing. Like, you did that. Like, all your efforts, you created all this, and that's amazing. So let's see what else they want to help you with. Let's see what else. Ooh. They want to give you the gift of your manifestation. So they're there to be like, tap you on the shoulder and say, this is the one that you need to choose. So if you feel like someone's behind you or tapping you, or when you're trying to make a decision, pay attention to that, because they're telling you which one to choose. They're sending you that gift of making you like really feel which one you should go towards. So if this resonated with you, I do personal readings, so feel free to message me. If not, I will see you in the next reading. Hi Sagittarius. So as I was meditating on your sign, all I saw was a big rainbow. And what that means to me is that you're just having such great luck, such abundance. So let's tap in and see, what the cards have in store for you. What energies are we gonna get from that? So sometimes when I get a first card, my guides tell me, like, right away, this is what you have to say. Sometimes it's not like that. They tell me to wait, to get the full picture. So let's see what other cards come out. So with this like rainbow that I saw, it's really leading you to a new beginning. You're gonna see the world in different eyes. Through this, you're gonna find your purpose. I feel like right now you're kind of like opening different doors, trying to find, what's your next journey, what's your next venture, what's your next opportunity, and you're kind of scattered everywhere. And this is going to bring you, like, August is going to bring you, like, pinpointing exactly where you need to go, exactly where you need to be. So it's almost like a rebirth, like, you've been through, you've seen so much in the past couple months that, like, you've tried different things that now it's time to buckle down and kind of decide what feels right, like which venture, which door is going to feel the best. And you might have to stick with that for a bit. So I'm feeling like you've met two people and you're not sure who to pick. There's one that's like super fiery and it makes a lot of passion. They're very much like you, whereas the other one is very like calm, You feel safe around them. And you're just not sure which one is the best. So this could also be like, you know, opening new doors. Like you're not sure which one to choose. So let's see like what else we have in store for these two connections. I feel like one of them has like, might be a little bit older than you, might have their things in order, whereas the other person might be a little bit more like, a little bit younger, a little bit more green, like doesn't have all their things together because they're still like searching for themselves. Both are very, very great energies. But yeah, you need to start thinking about picking one. Your spirit guides are kind of telling you, okay, like buckle down this August and pick which one is gonna be that you see in your future. Let's see what else they say. So the first person, the fiery one, is they really inspire you. They almost match your energy. Like you guys both like to be spontaneous and try different things, whereas the other person you find is maybe a little bit boring, maybe a little bit more slower, but you're comfortable with that person. You feel a lot of comfort, whereas the other one inspires you a bit more. Something's gonna explode. So this month, a decision is gonna be made. There might be some heartbreaks. That's normal. You're playing with two different people. But this is gonna be good for you. It's gonna make you kind of push you to make a decision, you know? So let's see what your spirit guides have to say about this and how they can help you. So they're telling you that think about what kind of person you've been manifesting. What kind of person, before you've met these two, were you looking for? What were the criterias? And that's going to help you determine which one is the best one for you. Which one you should go towards. Because right now I think like you like both of them. You see potential in both, but which one actually has the criteria that you're looking for a future partner? So your spirit guides are also telling you to, you know, be nice to yourself in this process. you're kind of beating yourself up, feeling bad that you're dating two different people, but it's okay. Yes, you're kind of dividing yourself to two different people, but like you want to make the right decision. You don't want to be too drastic. Take time for yourself as well to kind of recenter your energy. Focus on, like, what are you looking for, and that's when things are gonna, or your decision's gonna become a lot easier. So that's what I have for you. If this resonated with you, I do private readings, so we can go a little bit further with this. If not, I will see you in the next video. Hi Capricorn. So as I was meditating on your sign, I was seeing you walking on this road, stopping, looking around, kind of gazing. And I feel like I've had this energy before with you guys, is that you know what you want, but you're taking your time. You're kind of like, yeah, you're just seeing what's out there. So I don't know what that's totally about, but let's see what the cards have in store for you. What does August have in store for you? Whoa. Yeah, so I feel like you feel like almost like you want the future to come fast, but it's not. And you have to kind of release that, like thinking too much of the future. Like a lot of people think too much of the past. It's important to stay in the present moment and not think too much of the future. Let things go. I know that you're almost like in a slow, it's a little bit slow for you, but time, it doesn't always matter. Things will happen in its own way, its own pace. So you're not behind. And your story is just, it's writing itself. And you're gonna have your fairy tale ending to whatever ventures you're looking towards. It's just that you need to release this like whole ideal future kind of thing, and just let things fall into place. Whew. I think you're really looking for a soulmate for your person, and you've been searching for them everywhere, and they're just not, they're just not coming, and you just want to write your fairy tale story, and you just can't wait to meet them, and it's just so slow. And you have the future, what kind of, homey feeling you want with this person, what kind of future you want with this person, but it doesn't always like work that way. Like, yes, you envision a certain person, a certain situation, a certain way of living in your future, but it might not always go that way. And I think that's what you have to release, is that you might actually meet someone who you didn't even expect. You could be living somewhere where you didn't even expect. Like, things can change. Your ideas can change. Your future ideas can change. So be willing to be open-minded about that, because that might be making you feel stuck, manifesting, and just your energy is stuck because it's like, okay, this is what I want. This is what I want. I'm waiting for that perfect person. But you're not letting yourself kind of like open up to different possibilities. Whew. Yeah, once you let things flow, that's when the door to romance is gonna open. And not being so like structured with like how you're going to meet someone. Like, are they going to be the right person? Like, are they going to integrate well with my family or whatever? Yes, that's important, but are they going to integrate good with you? Are you guys going to mesh good together? Who cares about other people? Like, you're not marrying their family. They're not marrying your family. They're marrying you. They're in a committed relationship with you. So I think you need to take away that whole fantasy like background stuff and just focus on finding the person that like makes you feel rejuvenated and inspired and balanced. That's the most important. And I really believe that like you're going to be meeting this person or talking to this person like in August, and I would say more towards the beginning, and you guys are going to have like this like very like intense connection. You're going to be like, oh my god, who is this person? And you might meet them like through a friend or whatever, and you're going to be kind of surprised because they're not the kind of person that you thought you would end up with. And that's what I was saying before. Be open-minded, because you might fall for someone who you really didn't see yourself with, and that's going to get you that fairy tale soulmate energy that you're seeking. It's almost like you guys are gonna like fall head over heels with each other like so fast, and you guys are gonna like complete each other. Like, I think you guys have been waiting for each other for a really long time, and it's like you both open up at the same time and you're like, this is my person. Like, you guys are just gonna instantly kind of like connect. So let's see what your guides have to say about this connection. So this is what it says. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. So that whole mentality of the perfect fairy tale, that's how I want everything to be, the perfect future, let go of that. That is what's going to bring you what you want. So what else are your guides telling you? So if that's something that's hard for you to let go of the future and stuff like that, start releasing it out of your body. Just picture like that worry of future and release it. Your angels are going to be there to take it away for you. They're going to be, helping you take care of your burdens, and allow you to like just be a little bit more carefree. So if this reading resonated with you, we can schedule a personal reading and go a little bit further. If not, I will see you in the next video. Hi Aquarius. So as I was meditating, all I saw was Cupid. Yeah, a bunch of hearts and a little Cupid just flying around. So let's see what that means. Let's see what August has in store for you. Ooh. Okay, those are too many cards, and I think it was just... Hi Aquarius. So as I was meditating on your sign, I was seeing like hearts everywhere and like Cupid just flying around. So let's take a look and see what that means for you in August. I think a lot of you have been, healing your heart. And that's what's going to bring a lot of like abundant feelings, like good feelings. And you're going to be like filling your cup that way, is that you've just been healing your heart. So I don't know if you've just been over a breakup or you just can't find the right person for you. But healing the heart, that's a really powerful move for you to get what you want in the end. So whether it's like getting over someone or meeting someone, opening up your heart is going to be the theme of August for you. So let's see what else we get from this connection, from this, healing of the heart. So healing of the heart is also, doing things that make you feel good, surrounding yourself by other people that make you feel good. So do activities that are just going to like kind of create some kind of relaxation for you. A lot of self-care, a lot of self-love. And that's what's going to bring you a lot of peace of mind. Telling yourself like, oh, I'm going to get over this person. Like, if I just take care of myself, I just take care of my heart. Or, as long as I take care of myself and focus on myself and focus on healing my heart, I'm going to find the right person for me. I know it's really cliche to like always say like, focus on yourself and the right person's going to show up, or, focus on yourself and you're going to stop thinking about that other person. But I mean, the cards don't lie, right? That's what they're telling you. You might find yourself kind of like, kind of like a fork in the road, kind of like not sure what to do. So whether it's someone coming back from your past, like I'm thinking it's a lot, someone coming back into your past, and maybe they're almost like, it's almost like a test, right? Like someone coming back, trying to get your attention and seeing like what you're gonna do. Are you going to go back to that person who maybe broke your heart or wasn't worthy of you? Or are you gonna like be like, no, you know what? I healed my heart. I know my self-worth. I know what I deserve. And you're gonna be like, no. So I think the universe is really trying to tell you to become aware of that and like make the decision that is like the most like self-worth decision kind of thing. I'm just hearing like self-worth a lot, so. Yeah, someone is like creeping on you kind of. Like they're very envious of you. They're always watching you. Like they want you back kind of thing. And you're kind of like, no. Like I know my worth right now. And I've been working on this healing journey. And I've been working on getting to my happiness and getting like what I deserve. And you're not going to get in the way of that. So this person, definitely not someone you want back in your life. So say no, learn to say no. And that is a self-worth word, is boundaries and say no. But yeah, this person is definitely not, should not be back in your life. That's for sure. And you really need to tell this person no. Like I feel like they're not gonna like understand or like take your no very well. So you need to be very firm with them. and just speak your mind. Like if they need a little bit more like explanation, just tell them like, this is why, this is where I want to be, and you can't provide that for me. Yeah, like I feel like they're just like looking at you like, I want you back in my life, but you're kind of like already like on the move, literally on the move. So I don't know if you're like moving away or just like you're moving on with your life kind of thing, but you're going to be in a really great great position to be like, no, I don't want it. And that's very hard to do. It's very, very hard to do. So let's see what your guides have to say. Let's see what your guides have to say. I don't know what these are. So your angels are there to support you, and they know that you are almost like silently calling for help. So you know that like this person can get you back like this if you're not like strict about your decision, if you don't know what your boundaries are. If you don't put up boundaries, it's going to be easy for them to get back into your life. So your guides are telling you that they hear you and they're there to help with like your decision making and your boundaries. They're going to stop that for you. So what else are they trying to tell you? They're saying your gut feeling, your intuition, what you're manifesting, that they're there to help you. So if you feel that like little gut feeling, that's your guys telling you like, think again. What boundaries did you put? Do you actually want this person back into your life? Do they deserve you? Are they worthy of you? So listen to your guides. If this resonated with you and you want to dive a little bit deeper, I do personal readings. We can go into it. If not, I will see you in the next video. Hi Pisces. So as I was meditating on your sign, I saw a fish kind of going in a stream with other fish, and you just kind of jumped out of the water. Like you want to be out of the pack. You want to go your own way. So let's see what that means and what does August have in store for you. Yeah, so I feel like you're really trapped right now. You feel like, or you have been in the past couple months, and you're like, well, whatever. I'm just gonna like, go with the flow, go with like everybody else, and see where that takes me. But that's not gonna lead you anywhere. Like you need to find your purpose. You need to find what you are good at, what you want. Who cares what other people want? What do you want? So I think you really need to find the flow that feels good for you. It's really great to go with the flow. That's like my motto. I love to go with the flow. But at some point, you kind of need to have some kind of path, some kind of current that's going to lead you to where your purpose. So I think you need to kind of use your imagination a little bit. Like right now, like you're kind of like, well, I don't know what I want to do. You're almost like, I want to stay where I am right now because it just feels nice, feels comfortable. No. If you can do or feel however you want, how would you feel? What would you do? Use your imagination. Like what if the sky was the limit? What would you choose? And that's what's going to get you to the abundance that you want. Just like feeling like royalty. Like I'm feeling royalty. Like you want to feel like important. You want to feel like the main character of your life, and you don't feel that right now. yeah, I just feel like you're always going back to the same situation, like because it's comfort, and you're going around and around, kind of like, well, this just feels right, you know, but okay, it feels right, but is it pushing you out of your limits? Is it making you get out of your comfort zone? Because that's where you're going to find your true purpose. And I feel like you're not getting out of your comfort zone. You're really keeping it safe. So let's see. What do you need to do? Ooh. I feel like sometimes what's keeping you back is like your financial situation. You kind of feel like it's not where you want to be, and so you're like, well, it's almost like a limiting belief is like, I'm never going to be financially stable, so I'm not going to do anything. Like, I can't do anything. But that's not the reality. The reality is like, you know, work on your limiting beliefs, on your abundance, on your financial situation. Find what's going to make you happy. What's going to make you happy to make, you know, more money, or because right now I feel like you're almost looking at your friends, you're looking at the people around you, and they're like abundant, they have money, they're more secure than you, and you're kind of like, I want to be that, but you're like, I don't know if I can. So get that out of your mind, because that's what's gonna get you to this freedom, to this kind of like way of living that you're dying for, that you've dreamt for. So let's see what else we can get from this. I feel like you're always like alone, like you're not getting outside help with the situation. You're kind of like, oh well, I'm gonna overthink all this. I'm gonna just suffer in silence, and you're not seeing anything grow because of that. So what you need to do is like surround yourself by people, or get, you know, inspired by people who have the abundance that you want, who are financially stable. Like, how did they get there? Or, you know, get advice from them, get a financial coach. Like, I think you need to like kind of look at your finances and not be scared of them, because right now you're kind of like avoiding it because you're like, oh, it's always going to be there, like I can't do anything about it. But maybe if you were more productive and finding solutions, then you would feel a little bit more inspired to get your financial situation more like aligned. So let's see what your guides have to say about this. Oh, they were right. They wanted you to know. The qualities that you see in others are simply your own reflection. So you're seeing all these people have money or abundance. Well, that's how you want to see yourself. So go for it. Like, who says that you can't be abundant like that? Only you, only your limiting beliefs. So let's see. So in August, I want you to manifest, not I want to make money. No. How am I going to make money? How am I going to fix my financial state? Like, put in that positive, not that want. Because sometimes when you want something too much, then it never happens. Just create yourself like just kind of like a dream. Like, okay, I want to feel like this in August. I want to feel like this when I have my financial situations done. And that's going to motivate you to get your financial situation under control. So if this resonated with you, feel free to contact me for a personal reading. If not, I will see you in the next video.